Sir and madam, and my dear friends, a present good morning to one and all. Myself K. Sharantesh Roy. I am pursuing 10th grade at Lokshit Tutorial. Today I want to present an interesting seminar in front of great people like you. Now I want to say complete seminar regarding chemical bonding. Before starting seminar, I want to share some important few lines in my today's seminar. Imagine yourself how my seminar will be there. Today my seminar will continue with 1 mark, 2 mark, 4 mark and 8 mark questions. These questions may be asking in coming examinations. So my humble advice is watch my seminar video from starting point to ending point without fail. Let's start seminar. Yes, chemical bonding. Do you know what is chemical bonding? This question may be asking in coming examination for 1 mark. And this question was previously repeated for 4 times. Chemical bonding is nothing but the intermixing of two atoms with the help of elements is known as chemical bonding. Now I am saying some important definitions in this chapter. These definitions may be asking in coming examinations and these definitions was previously repeated for many times. Octet rule. Octet rule is nothing but any two elements or any elements with overlap to form a bond is known as octet rule. I will show the example for octet rule. Once again. In formation of O2 only, the octet rule will take place. Here only one electron is there, and here one electron is there. By losing of one electron in the first electron, in gaining of one electron by the below atom, we will get overlap. This is known as first octet rule. In octet rule, first example in group A is there. Group A, the sodium will lose one electron. In group 2, magnesium will lose 2 electrons, and group 3, the element which is there in group 3 will lose 3 electrons. In group 4, the element which is there that will gain 3 electrons, and in group 5 the electrons will overlap. This is known as octet rule. Are you understood? I hope you all are understood. Let's enter into the another topic. The another topic is Lewis dot structure. Lewis dot structure is nothing but the process of point outing the electronic configuration with the help of symbol and the dots in a diagram. Any picture is known as Lewis dot structure. I will show the picture of Lewis dot structure once again. This is the picture of Lewis dot structure in boron. Here in this way we have to keep the dots. In this oxygen we have to keep 7 dots. Because we have to keep 7 dots, the atomic number of the oxygen is 7 and the atomic number of the boron is 5. So we have to keep 5 dots in boron and 7 dots in oxygen. In this way we have to locate the dots on the symbol of the element. Are you understood? I hope you all are understood. The next coming topic is chemical bond. Chemical bonds are 2 types. With the help of 2 elements, the bonds are formed. The first type of chemical bond is ionic bond. Ionic bond is nothing but the bond which is formed by the overlapping of 2 electrons is known as ionic bond. In ionic bond, with the help of chemicals will take place. I will show the picture of ionic bond once again. This is the example of ionic bond. In ionic bond, NaCl, CaO and MgCl2, and the bond which is formed between two elements is overlapped to each other and transfer its electrons from one element to another element is known as ionic bond. In NaCl, the ionic bond will take place. How means in Na means sodium. Na plus Cl2 gives rise to NaCl. This is the equation of sodium. Next HCl, H plus Cl2 gives rise to HCl. This is the equation of HCl in ionic bond. Are you understood? I hope you all are understood. Let's move to another topic. The another topic is covalent bond. Covalent bond is nothing but the bond which is formed between two electrons or any two elements in different directions and different movements is known as covalent bond. I will show the picture of covalent bond once again. This is the picture of covalent bond. Example of a covalent bond is H2. In H2, the hydrogens are there. Here first one H and it will combine with another H to form H2. In this way, the covalent bond is formed. Are you understood? I hope you all are understood. Next, move to another topic. The formation of N2 molecule. N2 molecule, when the two molecules which are there in the electrons will overlap to each other. On that time, the N2 molecule is formed. I will show the picture of N2 molecule once again. This is the picture of N2 molecule. When the pressure in the first molecule is high and it is the top of the top molecule, and below molecule will represent the below downside arrows. When these both are overlap each other, on that time the N2 molecule is formed. Are you understood? I hope you all are understood. Let's move to another topic. The another topic is formation of O2 molecule. Formation of O2 molecule is nothing but the same process will occur in the cation and anion. The formation when the first electron will overlap with the second electron, on that time they will both overlap. Overlapping will take place. This is known as formation of O2 molecule. I will show the picture of O2 molecule formation. In this way, this is the first molecule and both will combinedly form and one O2 molecule. This is O2 molecule. In this way, the overlapping will take place in the O2 molecule and N2 molecule. Are you understood? I hope you all are understood. Let's move to another topic. The another topic is hybridization. Hybridization is nothing but the process of changing any electrons one direction to another direction and overlapping the elements or any atoms with their bond angle is known as hybridization. I will show some pictures of hybridization. There are three types of hybridization. One is sp hybridization, second one is sp2 hybridization, third one is sp3 hybridization. I will show the pictures of sp2, sp3 hybridizations once again. This first picture is sp hybridization. In sp hybridization, the mixing of s orbital and p orbital, the sp orbital is formed, and this is sp2 orbit hybridization. In sp2 hybridization, we have to take one example, and we will take a BeCl2. If we take BeCl2, the molecule which is Be is their middle, and Cl, the both Cls will present on the ends of the Be. We will keep we will measure that sp2p. On the time, we will know that the bond angle of the sp2 hybridization of BeCl2 is 180 degrees. And next coming one is sp3 hybridization. In sp3 hybridization, we have to take one example. The example is bf3. In bf3, only B is single and F or 3 are there. 3 are there. We have to draw 3 F's. The bond angle of 2 F's is 120 degrees. This is sp3 hybridization. Are you understood? I hope you all are understood. In this way, the chemical bond will be takes place in electrons and elements. Are you understood? I hope you all are understood. Let's move to another topic. Next, another topic is covalent ionic compounds. Covalent compounds are the compounds which are formed by the covalent bond is known as covalent compounds. The next ionic compounds, the compounds which are formed by the ionic bond is known as ionic compounds. These all the compounds which will help in formation of molecules. Are you understood? I hope you all are understood. I want to repeat the important topics in this chapter. The first, the right about N2 formation, right about O2 formation, right about Westphal theory, write the differences between ionic bond and covalent bond, write about Lewis dot structure, write about octet's rule, write the definition of compounds of electrons, write the definition of covalent bond, write the definition of ionic bond, write the differences between ionic bond and covalent bond, write the differences between ionic compound and covalent compound. These are the very important questions in this chapter. Thanking you for spending your valuable time for listening my seminar video. Jai Hind.